Hello and welcome. How are you doing? Next I'd like to show you that how to check that this my car's radiator cap is okay. And how to check that this my radiator cap is okay, and we can do that test when engine is off and engine is also cool and cold. And then this check start so that I open this radiator cap hat and I take that in my hand, and then we go to look that closer. But before of that, this check that is this radiator cap hat okay, we check that is there, what is this coolant liquid amount. And in here we can see that this coolant liquid, it is just in this up position, and that means that this is first signal that this cap is okay. Because normally if this gasket is broken and this cap is broken, there is leak in here, that there is no this coolant line in so up like in that radiator. Okay, and then this was this first signal, and that means that everything is fine in my radiator cap hat. And then we go to look the second signal closer and we continue. Okay, and then the second signal when we have this radiator cap hat is that when we look that radiator cap, we need to rotate that in this place, and then we need to investigate this gasket in very carefully in here, that this gasket, this black rubber gasket is okay in that gasket in here, and also this inner gasket, because there is two sealant gaskets. And like in here, when I check, I can actually see in here small filure in here. Look, in that hole. This is starting filure, and that means that soon in that position I need to replace new radiator cap hat. And let's go to look that closer, because this is so interesting that in here in that area, when I a little bit move that, there is more small cut and hole in here, and this is bad, because soon this cut becomes so big that there is leak in here, and then this radiator pressure drains out in that position, and also coolant liquid drains out to ground, and this is bad. Okay, and this is like 5% damage radiator hat, but it still works. And then I have in here better what is another car's radiator cap hat. And then when we look in here, here was this really bad filure, and when we check that amount, there is so big that there is so bad this radiator cap leak, that there is this upper area, it has been burned out something like 50%, because here is no any leak, and we can see that this is bad. If we have that kind of radiator cap hat, then we have 99% leak in our system. And there is also, when we look in here, there is even hole in here. Look, there is hole in that area. This is totally scrap gasket. Yes, there is hole, and that means that if we use that kind of radiator cap hat, what looks okay, but this gasket and sealant is broken, this means that our coolant drains out and our cars can boil and engine can be damaged and go broken. And that's, please purchase always, if you look that you have issues, the new radiator cap hat. And the best places are that you use original cap, like in that one that you purchase. This is from Honda car, that you purchase this new cap from Honda dealership center, and this costs something like $20 or 20 euros per piece. And then remember, they are really specific, that there must be this number amount in here, like this 1.1, that when you purchase new one, that there is similar number in here, because this number means this coolant pressure opening pressure for that cap, and it must be just similar. And like in here we have 0.9, and this is not suitable for that car. And it is normal because this is Honda's radiator cap, Honda Civic, and this is from Toyota Corolla, and they are totally different cars. Okay, and this was this information, and thank you for watching and have a nice day to you.